Welcome to another episode of The Advocates here on 104.3 The Capital. Today, we shine the spotlight on a passionate group dedicated to the preservation and promotion of the Philippines' rich cultural and historical heritage, the Advocates for Heritage Preservation, or AHP. Founded by Mr. Roberto Encarnacion, this advocacy group does more than admire old churches, ancestral homes, and other heritage sites across the country. They help bring history to life, giving voice to the past. I'm Rochelle Rubio, and this is The Advocates, Empowering Voices. How well do you know the Philippines beyond the pages of your history books? Have you walked the streets where revolutions began, or stood before centuries-old churches and ancestral houses that have weathered time and turmoil? Across the archipelago, stories etched in stone, wood, and memory await rediscovery. At the forefront of its mission is a dedicated group led by Mr. Tito Encarnacion, the Advocates for Heritage Preservation, or AHP. This Filipino advocacy group is driven by a powerful purpose: to protect, preserve, and promote the rich cultural, historical, religious, and natural heritage of the Philippines. This is more than a journey through places. It's a journey through identity, memory, and pride. Mr. Encarnacion tells us the story behind this group's creation.
I created the AHP, the Advocates. I already had two big groups, CBCP, churches, basilicas, and cathedrals in the Philippines, which was created on December 6, 2011. And the other one is the ancestral houses in the Philippines, which was created on December 24, 2011. Before the Advocates, yung dalawa na muna ang na-create ko. Why I created the Advocates for Heritage Preservation. Nung dumami na yung members ng dalawang grupo, mabilis na umakyat nagkaroon ng interest about ancestral houses at saka mga heritage churches, sharing ng mga photos, old photos, new photos. During that time, nag-start na yung usapan on how do we preserve this built heritage, itong mga lumang simbahan and ancestral houses. So that's where it started. I created another group, which was the Advocates for Heritage Preservation, para ito na yung magiging platform for those two groups. All discussions and issues on the heritage preservation will be focused dun sa on the Advocates for Heritage Preservation. Although related pa rin siya dun sa simbahan and the ancestral houses.
What began as Mr. Encarnacion's personal fascination with heritage churches and ancestral homes eventually grew into a broader movement, one that embraces a more inclusive and holistic approach to preserving the diverse layers of Filipino heritage. The public response has been overwhelmingly positive, reflected in the growing number of contributions from Filipinos of all backgrounds who actively share their stories, photos, and insights within the AHP community.
When we started the group, talagang we just focus on those two muna. Kailan lumawak eh. Yung music, yung arts, everything about Filipino culture. Nakakasawa naman, panay simbahan at saka ancestral houses lang pag-uusapan. So, ayun, naging mas masaya.
Mr. Encarnacion recognized the importance of expanding heritage education beyond traditional classrooms. Through organized heritage tours, participants are given the opportunity to visit historical sites, walk along significant streets, and observe centuries-old structures that have witnessed key events in the country's history and remain standing today.
Yung pinaka-focus namin talaga as a group, yung talagang idea ko was really on the awareness part. Kasi I noticed mga 10 years ago na talagang hindi pa lang yung aware yung mga tao on how these built heritage are being preserved, how they are protected. And how we have to promote them. Diba? Yun ang kulang eh. So, naka 10 years na kami, so far maganda naman yung naging nafe-feel namin kasi marami na naging interested eh. Yung mga bata ngayon, kung may mga pictures sila, ang kailang background, mga lumang simbahan, lumang bahay, mga pagkain na Pinoy, damit na Pinoy, music ng Pinoy, ganon, all Pinoy.
How do they curate the posts in their Facebook group to ensure that they are aligned with AHP's advocacies and to guarantee that the content provides factual information about Philippine history and cultural heritage?
There are experts in our group who are also professors in universities, UP, UST, maraming who are talagang into history. Ang iba hindi nga architect pero mahilig sa architecture. Mahilig sa mga mga ganong klase. Mahilig sa sa mga about textiles. So may mga experts who really go out of their way to give information. Kung minsan bibigyan sa additional information about something.
Aside from sharing information on social media, what other initiatives have they undertaken to raise awareness and generate public interest in heritage preservation?
A few months after we started the AHP, meron kami ni Dr. Jaime Laya. He was the chairman of the Escuela Taller de Filipinas Incorporated. It's an NGO which is being supported by the Spanish Embassy. Itong Escuela Taller, parang vocational school, which trains out-of-school youth into the preservation, restoration ng mga old churches, at saka basta anything any heritage structure. Yun ang focus nung eskwela. A few months after we started the AHP, we had a symposium. So, which was attended by almost 100 people. Nagkaroon ng interest on how to preserve our built heritage. So that was 2015 yata of January. Then we had tie-ups with other groups. Gaya nung I don't know if you have been to Bahay Nakpil in Quiapo. One of these days you have to go to Quiapo and visit some of those houses. And also, gaya ng simbahan ng San Sebastian, beautiful church, at mga pang iba. Nung kami ng symposium, then we started doing the AHP heritage tours.
As part of their efforts to raise awareness about the country's cultural heritage, the Advocates for Heritage Preservation, or AHP, began organizing heritage tours in various parts of the Philippines with a particular focus on areas outside Metro Manila.
Kami naman, mas namin yung provincial areas. For the last almost 11 years na, except for the pandemic time, almost every month, umiikot kami sa iba-ibang probinsya. 80 to 100 members nagjo-join ng aming tours. So we've been to Bulacan, Cavite, Bataan, Zambales, Nueva Ecija, Pangasinan, Pampanga. In 2018, we also went to Western Visayas. We went to Iloilo, we went to Bacolod, Silay. Mas kami sa provincial areas para makita naman ng ibang tao what is happening in those areas. Kasi ang iba, hindi alam anong itsura ng Pacquiao Church. Hindi alam anong itsura ng Malolos Church. Let's say, nagpunta kami ng Calamba. Ang kwentuhan, maraming about Rizal kasi taga-Calamba si Jose Rizal eh. Kaya yung simbahan kung saan siya binyegan, yung bahay ni Rizal. Although, yung bahay ni Rizal, actually, na lang yan eh. Kumbaga, reconstructed na lang yan eh. Yung itsura, halos ganun pa rin naman.
Mr. Encarnacion's team coordinates with local government units in organizing their heritage tours. These LGUs are represented by their respective tourism information officers who provide historical narrations for the tour participants.
In our tours, we always coordinate with our with our tourism officers of the different LGUs from the towns, sa PDs, saka yung mga from the provincial LGUs. So when we conduct those tours, we coordinate with them. We have their tourist information officers na nagbibigay ng information about the places that we visit.
In effect, the advocates for heritage preservation also support local economies through the heritage tours by helping LGUs boost tourism in their areas.
Not only yung mga tourism officers ang aming ini-invite. We also, kagaya sa mga simbahan, when we go to to their parishes, we would ask the people from the parish to give a talk about the history of the church. Doon naman nasisimula ang mga bayan-bayan because of the churches. Yun ang talagang nagpalawak ng mga lugar na yon. We invite them to give a history and stories of those places. Kasama na rin yung chismis doon.
Who are the key individuals behind AHT?
Dalawa lang kami ang admin. I am the founder and I have a co-chief admin, si Suzanne Duque Salvo. She's based in the US. Naka 24 hours kami. Pagdating ng gabi dito, umaga naman sa US. So siya naman na nagmo-monitor. For the activities of the group, we formed a parang although na hindi kami talaga, we're not a formal organization. May statute kami. We have a board. Ang members dito, Jaime Corpus, siguro kilala mo na rin, narinig mo na yon. He's an author. He's a professor in one of the universities in Bulacan. So, siya ng different ng mga TV stations. Kasi is also a food historian. So he talks more about yung talagang expertise niya. We also have si Johnson Bernardo on the heritage tours. Siya yung talagang nakatoka. Although some of the members also help. Let's say sa ganito, ikaw punta dito, i-check mo itong place ito, ngayon. So nagkakatulungan naman. Although ang nakatoka na sa tours si Johnson Bernardo. We also have Lito Ligon. He's with the central bank. He's also into history and heritage. Mahilig din mag-collect ng mga old photos, mga old books, history books, and paintings of some of the masters. Then we also have Tebi Sevilla, yung sign language. Andiyan si Marichel Santos of Bulacan. She's a tourism officer of, I think, of Malolos. Marami siyang contacts ng mga tourism officers in the different LGUs, mga towns, cities, and provincial areas. So siya yung aming pinaka-connection doon sa mga taong that we have to talk to. Marami tumutulong kahit na hindi talaga sila yung core group.
Do they face any challenges in pursuing heritage conservation, and how do they address them?
Hindi naman marami. Kasi may mga pailan-ilan pa rin na may mga simbahan na bigla-bigla na lang may ginagawang renovation na hindi man na nagkukonsulta sa NCCA or sa NHCP or sa National Museum. Kasi meron tayong batas yung heritage natin, the cultural heritage law natin, na hindi ka lang basta-basta magbabago ng facade ng simbahan o yung retablo ng simbahan, babaguhin mo, o itsura ng lumang bahay, o pagigiba mo yung bahay. Bawal yun May mga pailan-ilan pa rin na bigla na lang na sinisira. So ito yung mga challenges namin. Although na-minimize na kasi dahil doon sa grupo namin, marami nang aware. So kung may mga ganung mga instances, they report to us. Or kung minsan, they report directly to the cultural agencies. So yun ang nakakatuwa doon. So, ngayon talaga namomonitor na talaga ng gusto.
Mr. Encarnacion hopes that more people, especially the younger generation, will take more interest and truly value the Filipinos' heritage, culture, and history.
Yung nga, sana, mas marami talaga mas maging aware pa. Lalo yung ating mga kabataan. Gusto namin yung aming mga tours na sa lang most of them medyo medyo mature na yung mga nagjo-join We would want sana yung the young people to join yung mga aming mga tours namin, so they would appreciate, they would see up close and personal those places, yung mga lumang simbahan tsaka mga lumang bahay, para ma-appreciate nila ng gusto, and how our ancestors lived back then, para matutunan nila ng gusto. Ang i-push natin yun pag pupunta sa mga ating museums, diba, sa mga historical places. Ang iba, yung mga hindi pa nakatikim ng ganitong mga, diba, maraming iba-ibang pagkain natin, diba? Tupig ng Pangasinan at saka sa Ilocos. Yung mga taga Batangas baka hindi pa kilala, hindi pa yung tupig na yon. Yung mga balisong natin, yan? Ang balisong, sa Taal yan. Barong, sang ginagawa. Ngayon, nasa Lumban at saka sa Taal, Batangas. Mga ganun ang information, mga tidbits, pero malaking information para sa mga kabataan. It would help us to also promote our cultural heritage. Encourage our kids, our families, our friends to visit our heritage sites para makatulong, di ba? Sa turismo, sa gobyerno, at kaalaman para sa mga bata.
History tells us what happened in the past. Heritage is what remains of it in the present, from buildings and artifacts to traditions, languages, and landscapes. Mr. Encarnacion and his team at AHP strive to incorporate all three forms of heritage, tangible, intangible, and natural, into their tours. Because understanding our cultural heritage isn't just about looking back, it's about knowing who we are today and shaping how we move forward as a people.
This is where the voices of the voiceless are heard. The Advocates, Empowering Voices, hosted by Rochelle Rubio on 104.3 The Capital.
I'm really glad that our organization, the Advocates for Heritage Preservation, has reached 10 years. Would you have thought AHP would make it this far, despite not being a formal organization? We're more of a social media organization. The only reason I can think of why we're still here after all these years is that we believe in the advocacy of our group and its objective, which is we help create awareness for the protection, preservation, and promotion of our cultural heritage. Heritage preservation is not just about preserving heritage churches or ancestral houses, but also preserving our culture, our traditions, our music and the arts, the food and the delicacies, and everything that defines us as Filipinos.
Maraming nangangalaga pero hanggang kailan? Maraming nagbibigay ng proteksyon pero hanggang kailan? Subalit yung ating pananagutan, hindi bilang isang Pilipino, kundi as a human person. Ang layo ng isang tao ay ating ginagawa, and that is the ultimate layon natin bilang tao. Linangin ang biyaya na ibinigay sa atin ng Panginoon. At sa mga biyayang ito ng ating kultura na kung saan nagmumula ang lahat ng ating pinagkukunang yaman o yung ating resources para may taluyod natin ang ating pambansang pamana. Sa diwa pong iyan, sana po ay masigit pa natin na pangalagaan, mahalin, at higit natin pagtuunan ng pansin yung ating pananagutan sa ating bayan, yung ating responsibilidad. Hindi biro ang ating ginagawa. Kada buwan, nagkakaroon tayo ng mga paglalakbay, may mga samot-saring mga proyekto na ibinibigay at ipinutulong natin, at nagkaroon na rin tayo ng malaking impact sa pambansang komisyon ng kultura at mga sining. Gayon din sa NHCP na tayo itinuturo nila bilang mga culture partners ng kanilang ahensya. At yun ay dahil sa ating organisasyon, hindi man formal, hindi man ganap, nabuo lamang sa isang social media group, pero tinitingala ng lipunan. Kaya pahalagahan po natin, mas palalimin pa natin yung ating pananagutan sa ating bayan. Hindi kinakailangan na maging professional architect ka. Hindi kinakailangan na mag-aral ka o nakatapos ka ng may mataas na pinakamataas na pag-aaral. Kundi tignan natin, no? Yung ating pananagutan sa ating bayan to preserve and protect our cultural heritage. Sa ating po iyan, wala pong ibang magmamana niyan kundi tayo.
Una sa lahat, congratulations! Umabot tayo ng 10 years na parang nagkita-kita lang sa isang book launching noon sa Intramuros. Ngayon, hindi natin akalain na magiging ganito na to kalaki. Sana magpatuloy pa, pagsigaan nyo kami, more tours na ma-organize nyo para sa amin. More years to come, age.
Napapunta po ako sa grupong ito at natagpuan ko ang isang pamilya ng Advocates for Heritage Conservation, nagtutulungan, naghahalakhakan, at nagdadamayan para sa ikauunlad, ikasasagana, at ikapreserba ng mga pamanang kultura at pamanang hirensya ng ating bansa.
Maraming salamat dahil binigyan nyo kami ng pamilya na pare-pareho tayo ng interes. Patuloy lang natin gawin yung ginagawa natin dahil wala namang ibang magmamahal sa kultura, hirensya at isa-isahin ng bansa natin kundi tayo rin mga ito. So mabuhay ang Advocates for Heritage Conservation Philippines.
Ayun, nung mga unang join ko sa mga tour nila, nagustuhan ko. Kasi mga heritage houses, mga old churches, siyempre meeting mga people from all walks of life.
I would always look at my Facebook only for AHP, and I learned a lot. And I said, this is my Filipino soul, and it has nourished me.
Kung itong araw, doon na kami sa kataan. Pero nung nakita namin kung Album Pilipinas, doon natuwa kami.
Sana ma-preserve yung mga dating nakikita natin.
Okay, we encourage everyone na gustong mag-member dito sa AHP. So halina kayo, sumali kayo, sumama kayo sa mga monthly heritage tour at matuto, no?
Bukas palad namin kayo tatanggapin dito sa Ospuso namin kayo tatanggapin para hindi lang kami ang matutungkol sa kasaysayan ng heritage ng Pilipinas at kayo din sana.
Kaya kung nais po ninyo na matagpuan ang inyong puso sa pagmamahal sa ating pamanang kultura, kayo po ay welcome sa Advocates for Heritage Conservation. Ang samahan na talaga nagpapatuloy, nangangalaga na may puso at pagmamahal. Mabuhay po tayong lahat!
Our heritage heritage isn't just about old buildings. It's about the stories, values, and identity they carry. These structures connect us to our roots and remind us of who we are as a nation. By protecting and preserving them, we don't just honor the past, we shape a stronger, more grounded future. Let's keep learning, sharing, and standing up for our heritage. Because a nation that remembers is a nation that thrives. I'm Rochelle Rubio. Till next Friday here on The Advocates on 104.3 The Capital.
This is where the voices of the voiceless are heard. The Advocates, Empowering Voices, hosted by Rochelle Rubio on 104.3 The Capital.